My name's Sabrina Speake. I am on the women's lacrosse team at Greensboro College, and I'm a senior. So I chose D3 because I wanted to go to a place where I could find a strong support system no matter what I went through throughout college. I wanted to move far away from home, but still wanted to have that family-like feeling. And I feel like at Greensboro College, with it being such a small institution of maybe 1,000 people, that when you walk to class, you see everybody you know. Your teachers know you and know what's going on in your personal life, not just another person in their classroom. Your athletic trainers know every single thing that's ever happened, sports related or injury related. And your coaches really about you. You're not just another player to them. And coming from my team on the women's lacrosse team, it's very small. We're a building program. And so throughout the years, we've only maybe had 14 people on a roster at a time. And this year we actually have 20. So it keeps growing, which is nice. But you know everyone, you know everybody's personal lives. You're there for each other. And it's a really good support system, as well as other teams are supportive of everybody else. You can go to their games, anything. It's not super time constricting. And I felt like if you went through any other level, is you can't be there as much for anybody else as you want to be. And I know, like, when we show up to other teams' events and sports, we want them there too for ours. But I also know that along the last 2 years, I've had season-ending injuries, and I don't think I could have done it without the athletic trainers, the friends, the teammates, the teachers, my coaches. I don't think I could have done it without them. And if I think I was at any other level, that probably would have been the end of my lacrosse career. But 2 ACL reconstruction surgeries later, and I am back on the field, and it's amazing. So I don't think I could have done anything without them. So I am currently a sociology major with a minor in psychology. Actually, for the intended career I want to be a firefighter, but so typically that does not include any type of school at all. Most people just go into it straight out of high school. But dream big, I want to be a fire chief, and in order to be a fire chief, you have to have a college degree. So I decided I want to continue sports and continue my education, so one day I'll have what I need to get there. But there's not really a major you can pick to be a firefighter. So I just picked one that included people and what interested me. And sociology is all learning about why people do what they do. And so I really haven't had much hands-on experience, just because how much time being a volunteer firefighter would be. But recently I had a experiencing career and life directions class, and basically we got our resume and cover letters together. And then our big assignment was to interview 3 people of intended career paths. And I interviewed a nurse, a paramedic, and a fire chief. And they were all back home, and because I'm from Delaware. And so I didn't talk to people in Greensboro, but I talked to people where I'm going to be when I graduate. And it was a great experience. I have some offers lined up when I get home to join the volunteer fire department and really work on my future and trying to get there, because it's not an easy path. You can't just apply and get the job. So yeah, that's how Greensboro has helped me a lot. And yeah. So I think D3 is really beneficial to most college students, as the main catching point that people tell you when you go D3 is that you have life outside of sports and you can focus on your academics. Like, you're not just an athlete, you're a student athlete. But they also focus on that you are a growing person and that this is a really beneficial time in your life to get stuff done outside of sports. Because a lot of people who become college athletes, they think sports is everything. And I personally agree with that too. But we do have to focus on what's after college. And I feel like D3 gives you that opportunity. And I feel like if you were to go to any higher level, you would not have as much time to do internships and volunteer work and anything else that could benefit you in the future. But also D3, I think at certain levels, like I know at our school that because of the opportunities and the amount of time you're given, you can even join other sports teams depending on your situation. And so if you want to join another team and be a dual sport athlete, you can go ahead and do it. Just talk to your coaches. Or if you come here and you don't enjoy the sport you play anymore, there's other opportunities to continue being a student athlete, that it's not the end of the world. But also, I feel as though D3 athletics really help you grow. You don't come to the program expecting to be at your peak and expecting to play every game and be the best you can. It's usually a growing experience. I can say for my own personal self that I have grown and become a better lacrosse player all around, and it gives you a lot of space to grow, and you can make what you want of it. You can put as little as work, as much work, and there's not this super high standard of how you're going to perform, because you're not on a scholarship. This is not a life or death situation. Like, this is for you to have fun and for you to get to do what you love. And I also feel like there's less burnout of people like in their sport when they're in D3. They enjoy it more. They're not worried about burning out and not enjoying it anymore. So I feel like D3 is just all around beneficial, academics, community wise, and athletics.